We're the indie project Bee and Theo, and we've been living and travelling the world in vans for the past 6 years. We're currently renovating an abandoned stone barn in Portugal to turn into a beautiful tiny home for us and our cats Ginjey Bear and Furrnando. Follow our journey from the very beginning as we document the whole process of creating an off-grid home.
Good morning guys, welcome back to a brand new video here on our beautiful property in sunny Central Portugal. Thank you so much for all the lovely comments we've been receiving on our videos and all the feedback about our barn conversion project and all the things that we're doing on our land. It really is really nice to see, and we need to get prepared because as sunny as it is today, it's not going to stay that way. Next week the rain comes and the first couple of days are going to be torrential. I'm not gonna lie, I'm absolutely knackered. My eyes, my face, everything hurts because I've just been in the barn grinding day after day, doing 12-hour days to make sure that we're gonna be ready to move in there for Christmas. We've also got some family visiting, so Bee's been off with them, showing them the sights of Central Portugal and how beautiful the region is, but the rain is on its way and there's preparations that we need to make to be prepared for that. So I'm putting the pointing on hold. You'll be pleased to know we've just got one more day to do on that internal wall and then it's finished and we can move on to the next task. So I want to show you guys something that actually turned up a couple of days ago and I'm so excited about it. It is literally a dream come true.
Too much fun.
So here it is guys, it's our brand new side by side and it's absolutely beautiful. Both me and Bee, I love it to pieces. I'm head over heels in love with it. It's just gorgeous and it's such a beast, and this is going to be so useful around the property, that's for sure. So this is the Coyote K9 2400 model. And when I saw it on the forecourt of the store, I couldn't drive past. I had to pull over and go and check it out. And I instantly just fell in love with it. The build quality was so solid. It's literally built like a tank. But then I had to go home and I spent a couple of weeks just digging through different articles, checking out all the different specs, the makes, the models, the different side-by-sides and what I could actually get here in Portugal. And this one was bang on the money. So one of the first things that struck me about the Coyote K9 was the look and the styling of it. If I'm driving something around every day, I want it to look good, and this does. It comes stock, just looking really decent, and there's nothing that I really want to add to it. It's got decent tires, the lift is brilliant. Over at the front, you've got the nice big bumper. So if you do end up bashing anything or barging your way through some off-road trails, then you're good. The headlamps in the dark are really decent. This is fully road legal, so I'm planning to do some overnight camping trips in this for sure, because it's going to work wonders on the land, but the fact that I can drive it anywhere that I like around the neighborhood and further afield is just excellent. And one of the big selling points was the bed size at the back. So the pickup bed is huge for a side-by-side. It's really decent. There's a lot of things we can fit in that. And if I just pull this lever here, it's got a gas strut and it's a tipper, which is gonna come in so useful. And this can actually hold in the back of that bed half a ton. So the tipper and the half a ton capacity in the back of the bed makes this thing so versatile. And obviously it's 4-wheel drive. It's just got everything that I could imagine. The dashboard is digital. It's literally only done 10 kilometers. I haven't had time to drive it at all because I've just been getting the barn finished before this rain comes, but I'm definitely gonna go out and play on this really soon and possibly do some work in it as well. It's just such a versatile machine. I could literally talk about this machine for hours. Just look at it. It's got a front windshield, which is really good when you're going quicker, obviously. And also, one of the things I like, if I just come over here and stop the glare, you can see it's got a window wiper as well. So when you are driving in the rain on the road, that's obviously really important to see where you're actually going. And just some of the things that I really like about this is the front seat, the driver's seat, has like an air suspension. So it bobs up and down when you're driving, which makes it a really comfortable ride. And you can see the inside. It just seems like they've really thought about everything. Like the mirror sizes are really nice and they can be repositioned. You can even open the windshield to get a breeze through. You've got some storage in the front there under the bonnet. And it's just a really, really nicely put together machine. Absolutely love it. So obviously I'm sitting in the driver's seat right now and you can see the seat goes up and down and it really does make for a comfortable ride. And another big selling point about this particular side-by-side was it actually has 3 seats in the front. It may look small on the images and the video, but it's actually quite a unit. It's quite, you know, it's almost like a small car. And that is really appealing to us because me and Bee can both sit in here really comfortably. Maybe we can bring the cats with us as well, but it means if someone visits, we can all go out in it. There's more space for everyone. So if I come over to the passenger side, I can show you some more bits and bobs that are inside and the dash and whatnot. But here, everyone loves a good drink holder. You've got storage everywhere, so you've got a nice little storage space there. You've got a glove box like you would have in a car. And then this is what I really love. Over here, you have 2 USB charging ports and another 12-volt cigarette lighter port. More storage there for different various bits and bobs. You've got your diff lock and your 4x4 gear stick. And then obviously the steering wheel and a nice another cup holder, which is very useful. And if I turn it on, you'll see how it lights up. Look at that. 10 kilometers on the clock. That's nothing, is it? Absolutely nothing. So I'm sure all of you guys will agree what a great asset that side by side is going to be to our property, but also to our lives. The last 6 months have been so tough, the toughest time of our lives by far. It's been absolutely horrendous, but things are definitely on the up. We're feeling much better, things are moving forward. The project here with the barn is going really well, and I think I'm making really good progress, and it looks like we're going to be in for Christmas. And me and Bee cannot wait to light that stove inside on Christmas Day, open some presents, have some nice food, and just finally be living in the home that we put so much blood, sweat and tears into, you know. And that is part of the reason we ended up getting this, because we just said, you know what, life's too short. If we want to do something, let's do it now. There's no point hanging around. Who knows what tomorrow holds? So let's just get it done and live for the now. So now I've showed you guys the side-by-side, I guess it's time to actually do some work, and I got quite a few jobs to get done today. You can see I got some piping over my shoulder. I've got a bag of goodies that I picked up from the city this morning, so it's time to crack on. So the first job I need to do is sort out all of the pine needles that are on the roof. They basically rest on there when it rains, then they fall into the gutter. So you can see here, it's completely clogged up, so I need to remove all of that before I can do anything else. So I decided to just literally take the whole gutter off, and I'm going to give it a good clean because it's just full of not so nice stuff that's built up over time. If I give it a good clean, then none of that's going to go in our nice new tank. So I've just taken the cover off the IBC tank, and the first thing I need to install is this little overflow pipe system that I brought for the IBC. So basically one side goes on the inside, the other side goes on the outside, and it screws and clamps together with a bit of rubber, and then I can attach a pipe to that. The reason I need an overflow is because in a minute I'm also going to attach the guttering down pipe, the drain pipe that goes down here. I'm going to have it come across and then in to the lid, so no debris can get in there and it stays nice and clean. But you can collect so much water off this small little roof when it really rains. This will be full within an hour when it rains hard, so I need something to stop the water from overflowing everywhere, and then I can control it somewhere else. I'm suddenly really jealous of Bee because she's gone to the lake to show her family around and go for a swim. And I could do with that right now. It's such a warm day, but I need to get on with this job. Working in the barn probably would have been a sensible idea today because it just remains such a nice temperature in there. So I've just fitted the overflow through the wall of the IBC. As you can see there, it was a super simple job, literally took me 30 seconds. And then I'm just screwing this right angle adapter on so that I can attach the pipe to it, and then we will feed that pipe to an area of our garden where we want the water, so no water is wasted. So I've just configured the down pipe like that, and I've just glued it all together, so I've got to wait a couple of minutes for it to dry out, and then I can attach it to the gutter on the outhouse, put the down pipe into the IBC, and now we've got an overflow and all the water harvest off this roof. It's actually amazing how much water comes off such a small roof. I can't wait to fully configure the system that we're going to have on our barn because we're going to collect so much water. It's unbelievable. Check it out, guys. I've just completed the rainwater harvesting system at the back of the outhouse, and you can see now the overflow goes into a 90-degree bend, down a pipe into another 90-degree bend, and shoots off into an area where we can reuse the water. And check this out, we now have the gutter all linked up. As you can see, it goes down, across, and then into the top of this lid. So job done, this is ready to go. And luckily it's gonna rain soon because look at that water that we've got left for the shower. I'm so happy that that job is now done. It needed doing for a long while, and because I'm having like a half work day, the flies at the moment are just crazy. It's not really a half day because I've already spent 4 hours going to the city backwards and forwards to get the pieces that I need for other jobs later on in the week, but I'm happy that that job is complete and now I'm off to another one. So one of the things that I picked up on that Bee's mentioned a couple of times is that watering with the watering can can be a bit annoying because there's no water source directly next to where her vegetables are planted. So it's a bit of a pain because there's no direct walkway straight to this water tank. You have to go around, it's really fiddly. It takes a while and it's just a bit annoying if you have to keep going backwards and forwards, and we want everything on the property to be really efficient. So what I thought is while I was in the city, I picked up some materials that I could make her a tap. So obviously she's away today. When she gets back, she'll have a nice new tap down near the terrace where the vegetables are grown, and that's going to make life so much quicker and easier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace this tap right here, take this one off, put a new fitting on here, and then in the goodie bag that you can see over here, I've got a nice swanky new tap that will go down on the terrace where all the vegetables are, and she can fill up her watering can to her heart's content. So I'm looking now for the piece that I need in here. There we go, it's this. The garden's looking really good with the sun shining through. Look at that, everything's looking really nice and green. I can't wait to try some of that food. But the problem was, Bee was having to walk all the way around here and then up to the IBC tank. And it's just a long walk when you do that 3 or 4 times in the morning. It's just pointless as well. It's just a waste of time. So I've just put the post in that the tap's gonna attach to. The only problem is I haven't got any brackets. I completely forgot to buy some brackets so that this pipe could go on there, but it's basically gonna be like this. So I just need to attach this end now, and then we can try it, see if it works, and then next time I'm in the city I'll pick up the brackets that I need. That is it, the tap is now connected. All I need to do is go and turn the tap on at the IBC tank, and then we can actually see if there's any leaks. Eventually I do plan to bury all the piping and make it nice and neat and tidy, but for now, just to check if there's any leaks or whatnot. And also I'm running out of light, the sun's just about to go down, so this is the last task that I'm going to be able to do today. Okay, let's go through this jungle up here, which I need to cut back eventually. One of the many jobs. And let's put the IBC tank on. Should fill the pipe full of water, and then let's go down and see if the tap actually works. Try not to get attacked by too many brambles. Right, so you can see here, this is where I've installed the tap to the post. It will look quite cute, I think. And then turn that on. Look at that flow. That is definitely enough for a watering can. Job done. Might as well try it while we're here. Try and do this one-handed. See if it works. There's enough space to get it in the watering can easily, which is good. And I might as well water the flowers while I'm here. So that's it for another video. I'm gonna leave it there. It's been a really productive day actually. I went all the way to the city. I got loads of jobs done, ready for the rain that is imminent in the next couple of days. So I'm feeling a lot more ready. I need to run around tomorrow morning like a headless chicken, getting all the electricals, the wires, anything that can get damaged in the rain, and make sure it is packed away, because you get laid back when it's nice and sunny. And I know that Bee's gonna really appreciate her new tap that I just fitted. She won't see it until tomorrow now, so that'll be a nice surprise. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Thanks once again for all the lovely comments. And make sure you tune in for the next video, because I'm gonna finish the pointing on the inside of the barn. Take it easy guys, and see you on the next one.